So, a week ago, I challenged myself to learn something new. Because I'm pretty sure that this has happened to you too. Like, you try to draw a pose, but the result just doesn't feel right. You're not sure if it's because the anatomy looks off, but it's like the pose itself just doesn't have any movement or any flow. So yeah, since a lot of you have been asking me about it after I posted the video where I learned anatomy in 7 days, today I decided I'm gonna learn gesture drawing. So I can finally reach the next level of anatomy and maybe, just maybe, stop making my characters look like stiff wooden sticks. At least that's the plan. So come along once again and let's dive into the wall of drawing together and see if we can learn gesture drawing in under 7 days. Let's go! The first step as always is to learn the basics and find good references. And one of my favorite platforms to learn something new is the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is a super cool creative learning platform where you can join thousands of classes on basically anything. Illustration, animation, design, literally everything. What I love is that the classes are taught by world-class creatives and are focused on learning by doing. You watch, you try, you make projects you're proud of, and you can even get feedback from other members. So I ended up taking some classes about anatomy and gesture drawing on Skillshare. One of the classes I took, called Gesture, an introduction to the art of figure drawing, breaks down movement and flow in such a simple visual way that I finally understood what I was doing wrong. And the coolest part is that Skillshare has tons of classes like this. These are some sketches I made while taking the classes. I'm really proud of them, and I can definitely see the improvement. Since we're in December, Skillshare is actually an amazing gift too, for yourself or for someone in your life who's always wanted to learn something creative. I mean, giving someone the chance to start a new skill is such a cute gift idea. If you want to explore Skillshare yourself, the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan the QR code will receive a 1-month free trial on Skillshare. Get started today! Now let's go back to the video. Some of you might be wondering, okay, but what is even gesture drawing? And how is it different from figure drawing? Well, gesture drawing is actually one part of figure drawing. It's a quick drawing technique that focuses on capturing the action, the movement, and the energy of a pose, not the anatomy details or perfect proportions. The main goal is to understand the flow of the movement, the intention of the body, rather than its outer shape. Figure drawing usually has different stages, and gesture drawing is the first one. So, the step 1 would be gesture. It's the first and most important phase to capture the energy of the pose. You do it with quick and loose strokes, usually between 30 seconds and 2 minutes. It defines the movement direction, posture, and weight of the body. The step 2 is the structure. The structure means adding simple forms, like cylinders or boxes, to the initial sketch we just made. This helps to give the body volume and proportion. The step 3 is anatomy. Here you add muscles, joints, and anatomical details. This is the part where things start looking more realistic. So yeah, gesture drawing is, in theory, the first step we should take before starting any drawing. And I will admit it, I haven't always applied it properly. Sometimes I did it unconsciously, but my usual process was just sketching the anatomy by looking at the outer silhouette and shapes. Did it work? Well, sometimes yeah. Every artist has their own method, and if you reach the same result in a different way, go for it. But looking back, I realized I had some inconsistency. There were drawings where I didn't really apply proper gesture drawing, yet the pose somehow didn't look stiff. But when the pose was more complex, I could totally feel the struggle. Since I want to keep learning new art techniques and improve my anatomy, I decided to take some proper art lessons. After having a little inner talk to myself about why I draw and how I draw, I started searching for more references on YouTube and made a playlist with my favorite videos. You can find them in the playlist section of my channel, along with some other that might help you too. My notes weren't exactly the best ones, but they helped me understand things a little more. Honestly, these videos are super helpful if you're a beginner artist. So I decided to do some exercises with different poses to reinforce what I had just learned before fighting the final boss. In these exercises, I practiced just to join, trying to simplify everything as much as possible and focus on capturing the flow of the movement based on the center of gravity. During this process, I realized I wasn't confident enough. I was spending way too much time fixing little parts, but remember, just to join isn't about perfection. You're not supposed to spend too long on it. You just want to capture the motion. To fix that, I tried a challenge. It was gonna draw a bunch of poses with the rule that I could only look at them for a few seconds. For that, I used this website that shows you random poses and you can set a timer so you have to draw as fast as possible. And you cannot focus on unnecessary details. The site is quickposes.com. In case you wanna try yourself, I set it to 30 seconds and did 30 poses in 15 minutes. And honestly, it helped me a lot to gain confidence. It was way too fast and could draw the minimum to make something understandable. But yeah, these statements are very simplified. Anyway, it was fun. You guys should totally try it. It's a 10 out of 10 experience, but a bit stressful though. Jokes aside, to finish this long process, I decided to fight the final boss of this video, which was making a character sheet with 3 poses. Update, I know, not really a final boss, right? It was actually way easier than I thought. But when I first wrote this script, I didn't trust myself. I had no idea how hard it was gonna be. In the end, though, it wasn't hard at all. I honestly had so much fun and it didn't feel difficult. And that's all because now I actually understand what I'm doing. I've practiced a lot. I understand just to join, and I understand the steps to build a proper pose. And after doing so many poses, some good and some other terrible, I stopped letting failure stop me. That mindset really helped me rebuild my confidence. Just take it as a personal challenge. Don't pressure yourself. Going back to the drawing itself, to test if I had actually learned something, I decided to make a character sheet. This time I picked Nanashi Mume from Hololive English for a fan art. I chose these 3 references for the sheet, and even if they look simple at first glance, trust me, they are not. Sometimes drawing a relaxed body is even harder than drawing a dynamic action-filled pose. You will see. I started with loose, fluid lines, no details at first. The shape of the body can easily be simplified into a couple of lines, and from there you start adding the face, body, and limbs. Then I started building the structure. For that, I used the box technique, where I simplify the human body into boxes and cylinders for the limbs. Here I made quite a few adjustments, and once I liked it how it looked, I started drawing clothes and other details. As you can see, this is how the poses turn out. The next step was the render, where I basically added the base colors and then started working on lighting and shadows based on the environment. And finally, this was the result. Tell me in the comments if you think I passed the test. Honestly, I'm super happy with it. At first, I was really insecure. This kind of things has always scared me a bit. If you want to practice too, I love to see your results. We actually have a Discord server, a little art community, full of artists who will totally help you if you need it. So join us and show us your drawings. It's also full of amazing and super useful art resources. You can find the link in the description. I really hope this video helped you and maybe even motivated you by hearing another artist's experience like mine. I know the artist path can be tough sometimes, and we all have moments when motivation just drops. Leave down in the comments what kind of tutorials or videos you'd like me to make next. I'll do my best to research and bring them to life. Don't forget to drop a like and leave a nice comment. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!